All right, okay, let's watch this one. Andrew Tate being a Muslim for 5 minutes straight. Of course, I believe it came out, I believe, true that he's actually a Muslim. I mean, he became a Muslim technically. I don't know, but you know what? We're still gonna watch it. Let's go.
Jail! This is haram. If I continue watching this video, I'm going to end up converting to Islam. I might convert to Islam right now.
Haram.
You don't have to accept this, but this is a choice.
I will accept it.
English translation of the Quran. So if you want to
amazing.
seek more knowledge.
Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate that very, very much.
Have that.
I'm always out for knowledge, my friend. Thank you very, very
And
much.
then
I
the last
appreciate
one.
that.
Logical perspective, I know God exists, and then you go, oh, say, okay, God exists, and there's all these different interpretations of God as such, but the only one I see which has a warrior class that people fear is Islam. That's the only one there is.
It's the true religion on the planet, then it has to be the correct one. Because I don't think
How is it the last one?
It's the last religion because no other religion has boundaries which they enforce. If you will tolerate everything, then you stand for nothing. If your book says X, but you refuse to say the book says this, I'm sticking to what the book says. Doesn't matter what the subject is, right? I don't want to get us banned. I think everyone can work it out. If you're a Christian, 99% of Christians are ignoring every single rule inside the Bible every single day.
Christians interpret the Bible, you're saying? Like they pick and choose what they want to
stick with, they'll try and say, I interpret it differently. I believe in God, but I don't believe in that part. That's not what the book says. It doesn't say ignore half of me. It says follow me. Only Muslims follow their book.
No, true.
So they're the last religion.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit if Christians come along and say, I'm a Christian, Give a fuck. You ignore the Bible.
Well, isn't there a lot of Muslims?
Other terms like pedophile.
This is haram. Haram. Send her to Saudi. Let her repeat this shit. Haram. We need the will of God. We need Allah.
I knew Khabib was going to win. Khabib is a strict Muslim. I believe in the power of Allah. Train Allah. Train Allah. Train Allah. There's nothing else to his life. Do you want to go and spend millions of dollars? No. Do you want to go club? No. Do you want girls? No. Train and Allah. That's it. How the fuck are you going to beat that guy? How are you going to beat that guy? I'm going to stop. I'm going to train. Did McGregor train hard? Of course he did. He trained his very best. But it's different. Fighting is not just about training. It's something
Train a lot.
deep inside of you. There's something different.
These jokes, man. I love them.
Khabib's mind.
Fixes all of them, right? That's the first thing about Islam. And I'm not a Muslim, right? If I had to choose a religion, so I would guess I'm an Orthodox Christian, but if I had to bet on one religion as if I were betting on the stock market for the future, you have to bet on Islam. Because Muslims are intolerant. And I'm not saying that disrespectfully, because if you're tolerant of everything, then you stand for nothing. Muslims are the only people who will defend their religion. They will defend their beliefs. They refuse to be mocked. They refuse to be insulted. And I respect that about them. I respect that. That's an amazing thing about them, right? And the third point is, and I've been all around the world, some of the best countries in the world today are the first world Muslim nations.
Yeah.
Qatar, you can go to Qatar, you can fall asleep with $1 million on your lap in the middle of the street. Nothing's going to happen to you.
Saudi Arabia as well.
You can go to Saudi, nothing will happen to you. You can go to Dubai, UAE, nothing's going to happen to you.
They leave their cars parked with the keys inside.
It's so safe.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
It's so safe. Women, everyone's married. Every woman obeys her husband. Every single woman has 4, 5, 6 kids. Big families. All the things we're talking about, all the problems we have here, right? They've got none of that. None of it. Because of Islam. Islam keeps society in the role where women obey their man. Women have children. Women have big families. Women are exceptionally happy to do so.
Yes.
Before some Western girl comes in here and runs her mouth, the Islamic women are happier than any you're going to see in the club tonight.
They're very true.
They're happy. Society is functioning.
I've yet to read the Quran, but it's certainly something I'm going to do. I'm going to read it without a preconceived notion, without a preconceived idea. And I think that's the best way to do things, because you're right. There's too much bias. And what I know, I have absolute respect for the religion and respect for the faith. Are Muslims so rich? I'll tell you why. The Muslims own all of London because their women are in check. So I had a Muslim friend when I used to go to college, and he drove a Ferrari and he was 19. And he worked in a chicken shop. He was making like $1,000 a month. And I was like, how the fuck do you have a Ferrari when you're making $1,000 a month? He goes, well, what happens is this. I have a wife at 19. I have a wife, and my 4 brothers have wives, and my mom, and all 5 women stay in the house, and they cook and clean and provide for us men. And then us men, our only job
is to go out and make money, and then we put all our money together, and then we buy properties and buy expensive cars, and we share them. So, and then he said to me, he goes, the problem with white people, you said it, the problem with white people is, if you were in my family with 5 people or 5 brothers, you'd go rent a place because you want your own space to fuck your girl, and you'd go rent a place, and you'd go rent a place, and you'd all be paying separate rents, and you wouldn't pool your money, and you couldn't live in one house because all the women.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's kind of true, bro. But you know what? It is what it is. It's a great video to see. Yeah, nice. Good video. Great video.